This RAV4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2021 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Ryan Weathers is back out to work. He'll face Rhys Hoskins, Didi Gregorius, and Ronald Torreyes. Padres on top 1-0, wearing the camo Sunday tops that they wear. They've always done a great job honoring the military in the San Diego area. It just plays such a huge presence.
Yeah, it really is terrific, Pat. And you're seeing, like, there's sections in the ballpark where there's just nothing but fatigues out there, and those white uniforms. Really neat the way they do honor America's finest. And a nice shot.
One ball, no strikes. It's 2-0.
It's time to get off the schneid here, Pat. No, Gibson's really, he's helped them hang in there. And, you know, they've left a lot of, San Diego Padres left a lot of men on base, 5 in the first 3 innings, and it's time for that offense to come through, because sometimes you got to get the offense to come through. It can't be the pitching all the time.
3-0 pitch, and Rhys swings and drives one in the air out to dead center field. Grisham will turn and just watch this one fly. A solo home run for Rhys Hoskins. And we're tied up at 1.
Instant offense right there, Pat, and he's making his presence known immediately. 3-0 fastball, dead down the middle, and Rhys Hoskins does exactly what he's supposed to do with it, and he crushes it to left center field. Wow, did they need that.
25th of the season for Rhys.
There goes the hat.
Andrew had it prepared this time after struggling to find it with Odubel's home run yesterday. Boy, what a huge lift for the Phils.
Yeah, there's no question about how much they missed him, but this is a perfect example. This is a fastball right down the middle, maybe a little out over the plate so he can get some nice extension on it, and he puts a tremendous swing on it and drives it to one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. I'm sure he's very happy to wear that hat again.
426 feet. 1-1 pitch. Didi laces this one foul, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Didi's been struggling a little bit. I think it probably could use a day off or two. You see it with a lot of players when their swings get long. Your legs, it's really your legs that get tired, and you really can't get yourself to. You think that you're able to get the bat through the zone, but everything starts from the bottom up. And if your legs are a little weary, it can make that swing awfully long at times.
2-2. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Well, how important is it when Rhys Hoskins homers? The Phillies are 24-7 since 2020 when Rhys homers in a game.
That is an amazing stat. And again, he's been one of the more productive players on this club for a long time.
Didi grounds into the shift, and there's one away. Here's Ronald Torreyes.
It will be interesting to see how much playing time Freddie Galvis will get once he gets back, either at the shortstop or third base position. He's more of a natural shortstop than is Torreyes, if they are to give Didi a blow. But right now, Didi's not swinging it all that well, and listen, they got to win baseball games.
First pitch to Torreyes is outside. It's 1-0. Well, we mentioned that Ryan Weathers and his father David pitched in the big leagues for a long time. You mentioned he faced him quite a few times.
I think I did. I think I got maybe one hit against him. Not a lot of them.
Torreyes pops it up. 1-1. World Series champion in 1996. Playing career finally came to an end in 2009 with the Brewers. Made his major league debut in 1991.
Wow. Yeah, he was around for a long time, and you know what? Got a chance to play against him also in winter ball in Venezuela. Really a great guy, super guy.
1-1 pitch is popped up. 1-2.
Yeah, he competed in the major leagues for a long time. I think I may have faced him either with the Brewers or the Cincinnati Reds, but I think it might have been both.
98 with Cincinnati, probably.
That's probably the case.
1-2 pitch, line drive into right field, a base hit for Torres. Second hit in the inning for the Phils, and now Jankowski comes up. Well, that would make sense because in '98 he split the season between Cincinnati and Milwaukee.
Well, I like his dad, but I hope we rake his son.
Here's Jankowski here in a 1-1 game. Solo home run by Reese to lead off the inning. Jankowski was intentionally walked in his first plate appearance. Takes up and away. It's 1-0. '40th pitch coming for Weathers, and he'll lift and toss over to first base. Torres back. One ball and no strikes. Foul tip. 1-1. Another throw over. Well, Torres won't run a ton, just 3 stolen base attempts this season. Been successful twice, though. 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike, it's 1-2.
Yeah, Torres is one of those guys that not necessarily a stolen base threat. But obviously, being goes first movement, David Weathers seems to be pretty long to the plate and really wouldn't give Caratini a chance.
1-2 pitch, served in the air out to right field, a base hit for Jankowski. Ladies, support your Phillies in subtle style with these mini patch adjustable hats by New Era. Lightweight performance cap features a total square Phillies logo patch and are available in lavender and mint. Purchase a cap today for $30 at the New Era Phillies team store located at Citizens Bank Park. Visit phillies.com/New Era for store hours.
A real nice piece of hitting by Jankowski right there. He left a little slider. Weathers left a little slider out over the plate. And I don't know how many times we've gotten 3 hits in an inning in this road trip, but hopefully they can capitalize. You can be sure that Kyle Gibson will try to be moving these guys over to second and third, respectively.
Hosmer comes flying in. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Typically what you want to do with a first and second situation like this is to try to bunt the ball fairly hard, unless they have a rotation play going, towards the third baseman, because you want to make the third baseman field this ball. Otherwise, if you bunt it back to the pitcher or to first base, obviously Hosmer's cheating in there. Pretty good chance that Torres will
gets it down over to third. Machado on to first, 2 outs.
Got to tell you, that is a superb job right there, and he pulls the bat back as if he was going to do, make some contact and swing, and then he actually drag bunts to move this runner over, and he drag bunts it perfectly to third base. Again, I think at the outset, just a really, really nice job. He's a very good athlete, fields his position well, handles the bat real well, pulls the bat back, and just lays it down. That's real good fundamentals for a guy who really has been in an American League.
Well, you saw Machado, he broke back originally, so he baited him a little bit. Now here's Odubel. 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. Well, Phil's threatening here. Haven't been great with runners in scoring position in the series. Heading into this inning, just 2 for 20 with runners in scoring position. First pitch to Odubel. Off the plate, 1-0. Well, John Bacon's been given that most of the afternoon. See, neither team really hitting with runners in scoring position in the series.
Exercising futility with the bats for both of these clubs so far.
1-0 pitch. This is again 2-0.
Again, those are pitches that he'd been calling strikes for most of the game, and it is just off the box and off the plate. See if Odubel can capitalize on a hitter's count right here.
2 balls and no strikes. John Bacon, the home plate umpire. Two-oh pitch. That one catches the inside corner, 2-1.
Yeah, real tough pitch right there by Weathers, a breaking ball with the 2-0 situation. And really, he's got a base to play with, so even if he walks him, I mean, he's still no damage done, so he's going to try to not give in and make sure he makes good pitches with runners in scoring position in this situation.
24th pitch of the inning coming. And now Odubel will ask for a little bit of time. Torres is at third. Jankowski is over at second. Each of them singled. Ball game's tied up because of a leadoff home run here in the fourth by Rhys Hoskins. 2-1 pitch. Down and away, 3-1. See Segura's on deck. Let's see what Odubel gets here. 3-1. Rhys got a fastball 3-0. He didn't miss it. Three balls and one strike. And the 3-1 pitch. Popped it up. Looks like it'll get out of play, and the count's now full, 3-2. Three and two the count, 2 outs, 2 on, 1-1 game, top of the fourth inning. Pitch number 50 coming for Weathers in just his second inning. Stammen started, he went 2. Now Weathers is taken over. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sharply hit through into right field. A base hit. 1 runner will score. Jankowski's coming to the plate. He'll score as well. It's a 2-run single for Odubel Herrera. And the Phils take a 3-1 lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, Pat, just an excellent at bat right there by Odubel Herrera. You got to give Kyle Gibson a little credit for his job of moving the runners, but he gets a fastball 3-2. Surprised that he goes fastball right here with the base open. Leaves it out in the middle of the plate again. Really interesting that they would try to come in a situation where a left-hander could do some damage, and you would think he'd try to go away from him, but he tries to come in, and Odubel takes advantage of it.
Well, here's Segura, takes down low. It's 1-0. Boy, what a big time hit with runners in scoring position. Phils were just 2 for 20 in the series heading into that at bat. Kyle Gibson's got himself a little bit of a lead. 1 ball and no strikes on Segura. Bullpen action for the Padres. 2-0. Diaz is up and warming. Gene does have a double today, and now Larry Rothschild will come on out to chat with his 21-year-old left-hander. Well, and early on, too, I mean, he was having a ton of success for a Padres starting rotation that has just been decimated by injuries.
Yeah, no question about it. And they've had some, as you stated before, Pat, they also have some good young arms that are also dealing with some injury issues down below. And hey, again, they're not the only clubs that's been hit by the injury bug this season, and I'm not sure if it is one, a product of the short season from last year, 2020, or perhaps I'm not sure how well they were prepared in spring training just because of the fact that it was a different year in 2020. So could have been a combination of things, but certainly these guys have hit it pretty hard, and I think they were hoping that they had enough depth to be able to overcome some of these problems. But when you lose as many pitchers as they lost, I mean, it's kind of amazing. Arrieta now on the DL. Darvish, they just acquired Arrieta. Paddock, Lamet, Clevenger hasn't pitched since he's been acquired a couple of years back. I mean, they've gone through it.
2 balls and 1 strike. To 1 pitch. And it's popped up foul. Let's take a look at our Citizen Stats leaders, and you see, I mean, the schedule just gets harder for the Padres moving forward. They have to wrap up a lot of ball games against the Giants and the Dodgers. Poor Orioles just have to play an even tougher schedule. Two balls, 2 strikes. When Segura fouls it off, still 2-2. Boy, this is a long inning for Ryan Weathers. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Segura goes down on strikes, but the Phils did some damage here in the 4th. And it all started with a leadoff home run by Rhys Hoskins, and then it was capped off on a single by Odubel Herrera. Home run number 116 for Rhys. Phils have a 3-1 lead.
This RAV4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2021 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go Phils.
Kyle Gibson has a 3-1 lead. Frazier will lead off for the Padres, and he swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Out of play, it's 0-1. Boy, Gibson's got to be feeling a lot better going out with a 3-1 lead after he allowed that first run back in the 1st inning. He's battled today. And Frazier lines one out to right field, and this one will fall in front of Harper for a leadoff single.
That little cutter right here, and it just stays up in the middle of the plate and kind of cuts back over the middle of the plate. I guess you could call that a little backup cutter, and it stays in the middle of the plate, and Adam Frazier gets a base hit. So important to try to get a zero on the board right here to establish that 2-run lead at this stage of the game, and Kyle Gibson actually has done a really nice job of limiting damage so far.
Caratini takes a breaking ball down low. It's 1-0. Ha-Sung Kim is on deck. Well, the Padres just keep going through that bench. Toss over to first.
But they got nothing to lose, and they're trying to win every single baseball game, and the closer and closer you get to September, I mean, every single pitch, every single out becomes more important for those contending teams.
1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 pitch. And Caratini pops it up. Out to left field, Odubel. Able to break in on it and make the catch for out number 1. Nice bounce back pitch, and now Kim will pinch hit. That will end Ryan Weathers' day. It was a little bit windy early on today, but for the most part, flags have been pretty steady. Well, now it's gusting. Man, the weather in San Diego doesn't get much better than that anywhere else in the world.
It's pretty spectacular, but if you like seasons, I mean, that's not the place to be.
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty much, 60 in the morning and 72 in the evening, in the afternoon. Kind of like variety, Pat. Myself.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, and they're like, "You grew up in the Northeast, it's probably cold." I'm like, no, for 4 or 5 months it is, but otherwise it's great. But all 4 seasons. Down our way, it's 1-0. You get football weather in the fall, and then you get baseball weather during the spring and summer. What else could you want?
Yeah.
One ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. On to Kim. Kim, a native of South Korea. You see his pinch hitting numbers this season. Signed in December of 2020, a 4-year deal. Called strike 2 and 1. 4 years, $28 million.
Pretty versatile infield type utility player, and somebody that gives Jace Tingler obviously a opportunity to move and to have a little versatility and some depth there in the infield. Hasn't really swung the bat the way they have hoped.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. And Kim grounds this one over towards third. Torres to second for 1. Return back to first is in time. That's one way to erase a leadoff single. 5-4-3. Phil's still on top.
Gonna get that ball. I can't.